Once upon a time, in a faraway forest, there lived three little pigs on a small farm with their loving mother. One bright morning, the pigs were old enough to leave home and build houses of their own. Before they set off, their mother gave them a word of caution. Be careful and build your houses with strong materials, for the forest can be dangerous. The pigs hugged her goodbye, each carrying her advice in their hearts, and began their journey into the wide world. The youngest pig, named Popcorn, was full of energy and always eager for fun. He was the first to decide where to build his house. "I'll use straw," he said confidently. "It's light, easy to carry, and I'll be done in no time." Popcorn quickly put his house together, proud of how fast he could finish. With his free time, he danced and played under the sun, happy with his cozy straw home. The second pig, Clover, was a bit more practical. He found a quiet spot surrounded by trees and decided to build his house out of wood. "Wood is sturdy," he thought, "and it won't take too long to build." Clover worked diligently, hammering and sawing until his wooden house stood tall. It wasn't as quick as Popcorn's straw house, but Clover felt proud of his work and enjoyed the security it provided. The third pig, Bramble, was the eldest and wisest of the three. He decided to build his house out of bricks. "It will take longer," he admitted, "but it will be worth it. I want my house to be strong and safe." Day by day, Bramble carefully laid each brick, making sure his house was sturdy and well built. It was hard work, but when it was done, Bramble stood back and smiled. His brick house felt solid and reliable. Not far away, however, a hungry wolf roamed the forest. One day, he caught the scent of the pigs and decided to pay them a visit. The wolf came to Popcorn's straw house first. He knocked on the door and called out, little pig, let me come in." Popcorn, startled, replied, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." The wolf growled, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And with one big breath, the straw house was gone. Popcorn squealed and ran as fast as he could to Clover's wooden house. The wolf followed and soon arrived at Clover's door. He knocked again and said, little pigs, let me come in." But Clover and Popcorn shouted together, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf threatened. He blew and he blew until the wooden house collapsed too. Clover and Popcorn ran as fast as they could to Bramble's brick house. When the wolf reached Bramble's door, he knocked loudly and bellowed, little pigs, let me come in." But Bramble, calm and confident, replied, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." The wolf snarled, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." He huffed and he puffed and he huffed again. But no matter how hard he tried, the brick house didn't budge. Exhausted and frustrated, the wolf's eyes fell on the chimney. He thought to himself, "If I can't get in through the door, I'll climb down the chimney instead." Inside, Bramble saw what the wolf was planning. Quickly, he prepared a pot of boiling water and placed it under the chimney. Clover and Popcorn peeked nervously from behind the curtains, watching as the wolf climbed onto the roof. With a loud "oosh," the wolf slid down the chimney, straight into the pot of boiling water. He howled in pain and leapt out, steam rising from his fur, and ran away as fast as his legs could carry him. The three little pigs burst into laughter, relieved and overjoyed. From that day on, they lived together in Bramble's strong brick house, knowing they were safe from the wolf. They had learned a valuable lesson. Hard work and careful planning always pay off. And so the three little pigs lived happily ever after in their cozy brick home, their laughter filling the peaceful forest.